the wife suddenly discovered that her husband had taken in a boy without asking her, simply announcing that the boy was now their third child. The devoted wife did not argue, silently accepting her husband's decision. But as time went on, she began to realize that the boy's arrival had quietly shifted the family's balance. He was far more considerate than her two biological children. He voluntarily helped his adoptive mother wash dishes and served his adoptive father meals. Jack's thoughtful behavior soon stirred resentment in the other two children. The more responsible he was, the more their own misbehavior stood out. Her husband, too, seemed to carry a vague sense of pressure. Only the adoptive mother understood. Jack acted this way because he wasn't sure he was loved. He tried hard to earn even a little affection through his actions, but the more he tried to please, the more the biological children disliked him. To make matters more complicated, Jack showed rare talent in shogi. His adoptive father was a professional player, and in this household, shogi skill had become a measure of worth, a currency for receiving love. At that time, Jack clearly held the most points. Eventually, the eldest daughter, Kyoko, could no longer contain her jealousy. She attacked Jack violently. Because of this, her father punished her by making her stand all night. The mother wanted to step in. She wanted to say that her husband's way of raising the children was flawed, but in the end, she stayed silent. After that day, the atmosphere at home grew even more strained. The biological children felt threatened and insecure. Jack, desperate to belong, practiced shogi day and night. His efforts only made the others more insecure and rebellious. A vicious cycle. The adoptive father did nothing to intervene. In his eyes, if his biological children couldn't handle that pressure, they would never become professional players. So he let the situation worsen. The two biological children began to lose their way, indulging in cheap pleasures. Meanwhile, Jack practiced even harder. Watching it all, the mother suddenly realized perhaps the one most like her husband in this house was actually Jack. Sometimes she asked herself quietly, knew very well that Jack was a good child, and precisely because of that, she and the other children felt they could treat him coldly, knowing he would never complain. Faced with such a family, Jack never voiced any resentment. Instead, he felt deep guilt, believing everything was his fault. Eventually, he moved out, but only Jack knew. He still missed the warmth he once felt in that home. The old sweater his adoptive father gave him, even worn out and needing mending, was something he couldn't bring himself to throw away. In his cold life, that sweater was a rare piece of warmth. One day, leaving the shogi hall, Jack ran into his adoptive father, who had also finished playing. The two similar souls shared a look. No words were needed. They walked out together. His father mentioned he was barely maintaining a 2-dan rank.